Hello and welcome to UMass Women's Club Hockey on 91.1 WMUA Sports' YouTube page. I'm John Ruggiero, joined by Zeke, Altman, and Tim Brown. And today it's the first game for the Minutewomen back on campus for the spring semester. Today they play conference rivals, the Rhode Island Rams. And, well, UMass was on a little bit of a hot streak throughout winter break. Last couple games haven't been that is as well for them. I mean, they lost against Arizona State, a couple others. But Zeke, tell me a little bit about that, could you?
Yeah, UMass have been struggling in the last couple games. They went out to the desert, won that first one against University of Arizona, and then 2 in a row losing against Arizona State. Although they had some good players in that one. Hannah Gromko, Brianna O'Neill, and Riley Evans played pretty well.
Well, it looks like we're going to completely skip starting lineups in the national anthem. This game is right underway. And the puck is in the URI zone. URI coming into this one, they're 8-10. Lost against Adrian in their last game. The Minutewomen went on a pretty good streak over winter break. Won a bunch of games to come back to 500. And they have 5 games remaining in the regular season to try and make a pretty good showing for themselves. Here's Brianna O'Neill. She'll send it up ice. Can't connect with the fellow Minutewomen. That goes for icing.
Well, John, a player to watch for URI is Bella Bonfiglios. 10 points on the season, 5 points in the last 2 games. She is on fire. 2 assists in each of her last 2 games. That is everything you want if you are the URI head coach, Nikki Friesen.
Remember Bonfiglio from last year's matchup. That was right when we started doing these broadcasts just about. And more change comes for us as we have a brand new camera. Testing that out today. It has some great zooming capabilities. We know the GoPro wasn't the best for us, but I mean, this should be much better. Tim Brown, our cameraman today, we thank him for his time on this Friday night. UMass turns it over at their own blue line, shot towards the net, easily sticked aside by Sarah Matthews. Puck will come right back to the neutral zone and sent right back in by Rhode Island. Jenna Stevens sent it to the right corner. It comes to the left. Maganero sends it up the near side. And it's stuck there. Both teams fighting for it along the left half wall.
Sarah Matthews having a great year for these Minutewomen. 92.6% save percentage. That is much better than the URI side of things.
And Morgan Ainley for Rhode Island, she's been pretty good herself. I remember she put up some great numbers the last time these two teams met, and that 6-0 loss against Adrian Zeke doesn't really tell the full story.
Yeah, 53 saves in that one and 59 attempts. I mean, when you're a goaltender getting pounded like that every single second, it's really tough to continue that consistency.
Dunford tries to keep it in. She can't. Here comes URI up the ice with a 2-on-1. And into the zone. Nice defensive play to keep it towards the end wall there by Mavrakis. And there's Julia Williams up the ice. She finds Dunford. Here's a shot saved by Ainley.
I mean, take a look at Julia Williams sprinting back on defense on a 2v1 to make a play, and then on the other end, bringing it up the ice. Just a veteran-savvy play.
Williams has got to be the fastest player on this team. She's also a member of WMUA. She'll be doing some sideline reporting for us come the next couple UMass men's hockey and basketball games. Here's a puck to the top of the point for Rhode Island. It goes to the far side. And now right in the slot, shot saved by Matthews, rebound to the end board. And it goes to the right side. And can't be kept in by Rhode Island.
Imagine that, John. Julia Williams, what a celebrity she is. Commentator games, and then she goes and commentates other games.
The only thing she hasn't done is commentate her own game.
It'd be pretty tough, John.
That puck will go towards the Rhode Island bench. And They will regroup with 16:07 remaining in the first period. If you're just joining us, I'm John Ruggiero, joined by Zeke Altman and Tim Brown here at the Mini Mullins Center. UMass gets it out of their own zone. It comes to the neutral zone. Nice spin move by Penny Spack. And it comes to the blue line, and there's an evasion by a UMass player up the ice. Shelby Little enters the zone, but she's offsides. Hannah Gromko jumped the line.
Yeah, just unfortunate there. URI have done a pretty good job of establishing the zone a couple times here and there, but overall this game is pretty all over the place as we start.
Face-off in the neutral zone. It will be O'Neill and Jedson. Won by O'Neill, the captain, and a UMass player fumbles with it at the red line there. Here comes URI into the zone. Shot saved by Matthews. Great rush there by Batachi. She went down. Here's another chance, and no shot was made there. Good defense by UMass.
Yeah, really good chances for Batachi and more for Rhode Island.
Here's Abby Dunn into the zone. Another one of those fast UMass minute women. She gives up the puck as the rest of her teammates change off and on. Maganero, nice back check, and here comes Joanna Dustin. Leaves it for Dunn right side. Dunn into the middle. Pearson swats at it. It comes back to Dustin around the net. Oh no, she went right in front. Got a backhand on net. It was stopped by Ainley. Maganero chips it deep. Dustin behind the goal. They fight for it there. Goes to the far corner. Dustin, loose to Pearson, shot high and wide. Rhode Island with 3 shots on goal, UMass with 1. Dustin near side. Shot towards the net, tip saved by Ainley. Rebound to the far side. It goes behind the goal. Dustin once again, great zone time for the minute. Right out front, Pearson shot, stopped by Ainley. Rebound just past the net. Wide open goal for Dustin. She'll elect to, well, turn it over. And here comes Rhode Island up the ice. Zeke, pretty good shift for the minute women there.
Yeah, great job by that line with Dustin, Pearson, and Balerna. They really had something going there. I was just about to say before that chance, both teams struggling to get that decisive pass in front of net. They sure got it there. Just need to put it away.
Puck is in the far side. And here's comes Sarah Dunford. Dunford makes the break, coming right towards us, has it on her backhand, she'll send it in. Right corner. They chase after it, Olivia Johnson leaves it. And Rhode Island will try to get it out, they do. Comes right back in. Lytle was the minute women defender that sent it half the length of the ice. Riley Evans slap shot, saved by Ainley, rebound behind her net. Here's Julia Williams, right out front, tried to connect with Lily Sparrow. Wouldn't go. It's Lily Sparrow's birthday. Want to wish her a happy birthday. Zeke, when's your birthday?
May 31st. We're going to be at home, man.
Mine's April 24th. We got nice spring birthdays.
I know, and 9 inches of snow may be coming this weekend. We're looking forward to that time of year.
Well, maybe Sparrow will get another snow day for her birthday, but here it comes UMass up the ice once again. A bit too far for Joanna Zhu, but they fight for it there, and a nice defensive play by Penny Spack. And here come the Rams up the ice. Pass across, no shot was made. As it was Bonfiglio entering the zone. There's another shot saved by Matthews as she held her post. Now tied in shots at 4. Puck comes up top. And now to the near side. Rhode Island setting up here. Shot, sticked aside by Matthews. Spack with that chance again. And both teams finding sustainable zone time early in this first period. Lytle will send it all the way down.
John, each line on a hockey team is known for their own thing. And that second line for UMass, Julia Williams, Lily Sparrow, and Sarah Dunford, they're hardworking, energetic. They're all over the ice. And specifically with Sparrow and Julia Williams, when a puck is on the other side of the ice, and someone needs to skate it down. Julia Williams is there. When someone needs to work hard in the corner, Lily Sparrow is there. So that's exactly what they are known for.
Here comes Maya Shapiro up the ice. Shot gloved by Ainley and a whistle. I guess there are some hard-working Minutewomen on the ice. They fought all season. Couple close games, well, not so close games, but when they play Rhode Island, it's always a fun time.
Yeah, 2-1, split series, both games 2-1, back at Boss Ice Arena in Kingston. It was a fun one.
Near side, Shelby Little off her line, pinches down, sends it around to the far corner. There it's Joanna's, and cut off by Brianna O'Neill, but she's also cut off, and here comes Joanna's up the ice. Far side, and she's hit down by Gromko. The puck squirts towards the slot. Little clears to Dunn. Abby Dunn sends it in, and she'll get her own clear in. Go towards the net. Chip it middle. Zhu's shot wide. Would have liked to see Dunn maybe just try a wraparound there. Pearson out front. Dustin fumbles with it, and Rhode Island will have possession to clear. Spooner, and Dustin cuts her off right back in. Here are the Rams once again up the ice. The captain, Jedson, forks it into the UMass zone. Here's Paige Spooner in the corner, and now Johnson. She can't get it back down low, and the Minutewomen will come up the ice once again. Pearson sends it to the left corner and will go for a change.
Yeah, it seems like the Minutewomen are working so hard on the defensive side of the puck that every time they squirt the puck out, they need a line change. It's tough to establish the zone that way.
Here's Dunford's shot, blocked up high, and hit off to the far wall. UMass digs forward along the left circle. Dunford again in there. Down goes a Ram, and that's going to be a trip. Extra attacker coming for the Rams. If they can win this race to the puck, they cannot, and it will be Sarah Dunford going to the box for tripping.
Yeah, Sarah Dunford, I mean, that was a pretty obvious call there. Just poked her stick right under, and down went a Rhode Island Ram, and Sarah Dunford, just quite unfortunate, to be honest. Maybe not what she meant to do.
Halfway through this first period, 9:33 to go. Not what Bill Wright and company wants to see. A Rams power play, 5-on-4. They drop the puck. UMass wins it and clears it. Rams will have a bit of a miscommunication and go back below their own goal line. Here they come. Far side, Rowan makes the entry. Audrey Rowan.
John, that power play is about not letting them establish the zone. Missed clearance there, though.
They establish it here, and they'll have a chance to set up. Joannas sends it to the right corner. Chasing after it is Rhode Island. Comes up top. Now to the left side. Shot stick to side by Matthews. Rowan up top, and Joannas couldn't keep it in. UMass will clear it down. Sent right back in by the Rams and cut off there. And like you said, Zeke, Rams can't set up the attack that time.
Yeah, the UMass penalty kill working really well right now as the Rams still struggling to get it even into the neutral zone.
Good penalty killing efforts by Carrie Balerna and Alden Karlstein. There's a dribbler onto Matthews, stick to side to the near corner. And there's a shot, save Matthews, rebound to the far side. Johnson's there, gets it down low.
Just needed a Ram at the back post there to poke it in. Lucky for UMass.
Shot tipped up high. I think Matthews got a piece as that puck goes into the netting out of play. 11 seconds to go on the Sarah Dunford trip.
Overall, UMass have done a good job on this penalty kill. Rhode Island almost had a chance there on the back post. Like I said, a player there to tap it in, and Rhode Island up 1-0, but fortunate for the Minutewoman that it is still a tie game. But this next 11 seconds, very important. Beautiful.
There you go, Zeke. Another clearance all the way down the ice, and that'll be the end of the Rhode Island power play. Dunford is out of the box and right onto the bench, back playing 5-on-5. Evans sends it in, barely kept in by Dunn. And center out, Gromko skates after it. Abby Dunn, back to Gromko. Gromko banks it off boards to Dunn. Dunn has it again. Now O'Neill looking, surveying. Far side, Brianna O'Neill, shot blocked, gets it back and sends it to the right corner. Gromko.
Some good hockey from UMass here. You know, you kill the power play and you do it so well, it gives you confidence.
Evans shot, save, rebound, score! Hannah Gromko! Evans with a shot, got the rebound. Gromko rammed it home on the Rams. 1-0 Minutewomen.
Well, when you defend the power play like that, it gives you confidence. And when you're confident down a woman, you get the woman back and you're back to even strength. And boy, the confidence showed. Some good hockey, establishing the zone right away. UMass take advantage of it. 1-0, 6:50 left in the first period.
A successful penalty kill leads to successful zone time and, well, a successful first goal. UMass 1-0, 6:40 to go in the first. The Rams will look to respond, and here they come. Far side, Audrey Rowan fights for it against Joanna Dustin. They come towards the near side. Little can't grab it. And the Rams send it right out front. Matthews with the save.
Boy, she had it right in front of net. She had to go either right or left of Matthews, and she couldn't do it. What a good job by Sarah Matthews there.
And Zeke, it was your player to watch, Bella Bonfiglio.
Yeah, she has been incredible. Seems like everything is firing for her right now. Just not there, though, but keep an eye.
She'll shoot this time way high. I think it was blocked. And Mavrakis will dig for it in the near side. Here's Julia Williams. Look at that speed up the ice. Tim, can you keep up with her on the camera as she goes all the way in, sends it right out front, and it comes to the left corner. Dunford. Now Williams. Back to Dunford. Sarah Dunford took the penalty shot. Bad angle. Goes to the near side.
I mean, John, what a weapon you have in Julia Williams if you're Bill Wright. A girl that can come on and just sprint down the ice like it's no one's business. It's incredible.
Sure is, as that one goes for icing. With 5:41 to go in the first period. If you're just joining us, John Ruggiero, Zeke Altman, Tim Brown, 1-0 UMass, courtesy Riley Evans and Hannah Gromko. Evans with the assist, Gromko with the goal. And the faceoff will come in the Rhode Island zone. Mavrakis, shot tipped wide. Rhode Island is able to clear. Bonfiglio to Rowan. Audrey Rowan into the zone. Makes the solo rush as her team changes after the icing. Dustin caught off at her own blue line. Comes to Zoo. And now it's UMass coming up the ice. Shapiro for Zoo. Right corner. Joanna Zoo. Stomps there. Skates back towards the half wall. Now down low, Maya Shapiro sends it right out front. Karlstein couldn't get a stick on it. Nice defense by Rhode Island, and here they come up the ice. Shot wide of the goal. It was Riley Tanner on that rush. Jenna Stevens digs for it, and it can't be kept in by Penny Speck. Rhode Island regroups.
Well, if you're Bill Wright, and these are the type of games that you have to take care of business. You're at home, a team that's beatable. And these two games are key for the rest of the season in the outlook.
Especially when there's only 5 games remaining. And here's Gromko with some speed. Gromko leaves it for O'Neill with open ice. O'Neill shot just wide of the left post. Oh, man, you give a captain with that room, you think they'd score. Here's now Dunn, shot, save, rebound. Ainley stops it.
Wow, what a chance. I mean, 2 in a row. The first one, you're one-on-one with the tender, and you have to go left just wide, and then you come around again. Just 2 beautiful chances miss. An exquisite chance to go up too, and they just can't do it.
Both O'Neill and Dunn with those chances. And even Gromko got a piece of that last rebound.
That would have been a second goal for the first line of UMass.
A second goal for Hannah Gromko. But here's Evans. She has an assist in this game. She'll send it into the Ram zone. UMass putting up the pressure here. Lytle and a little the defenseman. Here's Dustin. Can't get through the Rhode Island defense. And here they come. Sent into the zone by Spooner. And now the Minutewomen easily come right back up the ice. Well, not so easily. Here's Bonfiglio, but she's poked off the puck. And Pearson rescues it back to the Rhode Island blue line. Bonfiglio can't get through Lily Sparrow.
Yeah, what I've noticed with the Minutewomen is their lines are spread out with talent, and that talent is showing. You see the fourth line come out there, create some chances. That second line, I've talked about them before. And the first line, scoring goals. It's a really good balance if you are head coach Bill Wright.
Williams to the far side. Dunford can't keep it going up the ice, and it comes back for the Rams. Nice stop there by Penny Spack. And that's offsides. Would have been just almost a clean entry into the zone, but the Rams are having a time doing just that.
Yeah, they are, and that's credit to the defensewomen of UMass. I mean, they're playing really well. Credit Lila Roach, Shelby Little, Chrissy Mavrakish, Charlotte Manganero. All 6 of them overall just playing really good hockey right now.
It's now in for the Rams, far side, Riley Tanner. They dig for it in the right corner. Tanner sends it right out front, but no one's home. Only Charlotte Manganero. Up ice, cut off by Spack. Couple players collide. Here's Zoo. Zoo into the zone. Goes wide, leaves it for Shapiro. Shot gloved by Ainley for another whistle.
I mean, there's the fourth line right out there. Joanna Zoo finding Maya Shapiro for a really good chance. A little to the left, that's a goal. So, I mean, the depth of this team is pretty extraordinary. I mean, we had head coach Bill Wright talk to our friends at the Collegian last year, talking about how much depth this team has and this college has as a whole, 4 hockey players. Maybe a chance of making a second team.
It's true. UMass, they've got some decent players, especially that top line. I'd say more than decent. Gromko, O'Neill, and Dunn. Leaders. Manganero chips it to the left corner. 1:27 to go in the first. 1-0 UMass.
You know, it's unfortunate not to have a Hockey East women's team, but this more than makes up for it.
It's true, Zeke. I mean, Rhode Island, they just played. Well, Rhode Island's not in the Hockey East, but they just played Providence and UNH, who are now both D2 teams. Used to be D1. But Bill Wright, there's an opportunity to go down to D2 and, you know, have all the opponents he used to have, but he doesn't want to do it. He wants to stay at the highest level of the ACHA. Here's O'Neill, shot blocked. Under a minute to go in the first.
Well, Bill Wright is a competitor. He wants to play the best talent and have his ladies become the best versions of themselves that they can be.
Great job by O'Neill to reach back with the stick there and prevent Bonfiglio to come ahead with it. Now here's Dunn. Dunn, the solo rush. Here comes some reinforcements. Abby Dunn has it to the far wall. And here's Dustin right out front. Tries to jam it home. Gets it back to her stick. Goes to the far side. Abby Dunn. Left corner. Dustin. Pressed up against the board. 16 seconds to go. Pearson in there digging for it as well. It comes loose to Dustin. Up top, Evans' shot. Saved by Ainley. 5 seconds to go. Rhode Island's able to clear. Lytle banks it off the board, but that is the end of the first period. A good one at that, at least for UMass. Hannah Gromko gets the goal to make it 1-0.
Yeah, the defensewoman for UMass just playing stellar right now. We talked about the Rhode Island Rams, their star players, Bella Bonfiglio, Grace Gibbons, who has 15 points on the season, leading them all in points, and they have gone dormant tonight. And that is all credit to the defensewoman of UMass.
Sure is, Zeke. Great period for the Minutewomen. Rhode Island will look to respond in about now 14 minutes, as you see right there on the clock. We'll be back then on 91.1 WMUA, the home fort for all your favorite Minutemen and Minutewomen sports. Welcome back to UMass Men and Women Hockey on 91.1 WMUA Sports, our YouTube page here at the Mini Mullins Center. Ruggiero, Zeke, Altman, and it's time for the second period of play. UMass up 1-0, courtesy Hannah Gromko. And Zeke, just kind of recap what you saw in the first period for me.
Yeah, I saw a UMass Minutewoman team that was confident, playing well. It took them a couple, 3-4 minutes to get into the game, but they eventually did, and when they did, it was fun to watch. Now, for URI, they need to find some sort of tempo, rhythm, momentum. If they can do that, this can be a fun game to watch. But as it's going right now, this UMass Minutewoman team looks like a team that could take this game by its neck and continue going on into the third period.
They're going to look to do just that as the second period is underway. O'Neill wins the face-off, and UMass has the puck. Gromko back to O'Neill. O'Neill sends it to the far side, and Rhode Island skates after it. Nice play by the Rams to come right back ahead with it. Audrey Rowan sends it in, and will go for a change. Quick change for the Rams there. Only 30 seconds into the second period. Little for Gromko. Gromko can't find Abby Dunn. It goes back to Penny Spack. And now it's Jedson. Left corner. Little scoops it up. Loses it there.
Odd spot on the ice there. It looked like the puck just stopped.
That was pretty weird. It didn't hit anything. It just, just flat out lost all of its movement as there was a shot from the point saved by Matthews.
That was spooky, John.
Yeah.
Friday the 7th. It's not supposed to be like that.
I was going to say the puck got frozen, but that wouldn't really make sense.
It's not too cold in here. I've been in some cold ice rinks, Sean.
Yes.
It's not very cold.
And we're right next to the glass here at the Mini Mullins Center. There's an attempted shot off of the stick of Jenna Stevens to the right corner. Goes to the far wall and poked out by UMass. Here they come up the ice. Pearson on her backhand, poked off the puck by Rhode Island. Guthrie with that defensive play, turned over there behind the goal. And it pops up towards the top. Manganero couldn't keep it in, and UMass did play the puck. They're offsides.
A little careless there. I mean, had it right in front of her and could have kept it in there, but just let it go right over the blue line. Unfortunate.
It'll come back to the neutral zone for a face-off. Right in front of the Minutewoman bench. Sparrow can't win it, and ahead comes Gibbons. First line out there for Rhode Island. Here's Rowan. Rowan right out front, shot, scores! Grace Gibbons from Audrey Rowan knocks this game one apiece.
Now that's exactly what you wanted to avoid if you are the Minutewoman. You start the second period off well, but an odd break for Rhode Island, and Grace Gibbons, has she been good this year? 15 points, now 16. That is her 10th goal. She is now into double digits on the year.
You saw that first line on the ice. You knew it was trouble instantly as they got the puck in a dangerous position, and Gibbons sniped it home to tie the game right back up. And UMass will have to start from square one.
Well, this Rhode Island first line is a lot more stacked than I've ever seen a first line.
There's a shot by Sparrow just wide. Ainley might have got a piece as the UMass forecheck worked wonders right there.
Comparable to their first line, comparable to the Perfection line. David Pasternak, Patrice Bergeron, to mention our Bruins.
Oh, it's a couple of years old too, Zeke.
I'm not that much younger than you, John.
You're not. But there's a puck goes just wide. And here's Zoo right out front. Gets it back and shoots. Saved by Ainley for a whistle.
I mean, just Gibbons and Bonfiglio alone 26 points combined on the year. That's pretty incredible stuff, considering both being on the first line together.
Similar to the UMass first line, Gromko, O'Neill, and Dunn. It's definitely a first line versus first line kind of game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, both goals coming from those lines.
Gromko, of course, with the first. Here's a chance to shoot, blocked up high. Rebound shot just wide. Behind the goal, Matthews.
Yeah, Riley Tanner looked on the back post, wide open. They couldn't find it to her.
There's another shot, rebound right there in front of the crease. Matthews finds it and puts a glove on it.
Yeah, good focus by Sarah Matthews there. That puck rolling around in front of her between about 4 different players, and she stayed focused, her eyes on the puck, put a glove on it, and forced the face-off.
Now Rhode Island providing the pressure after they had a hard time just entering the UMass zone last period. First line back out there for the Minutewomen. And here comes Shelby Little with some great speed up the far side. Little enters the zone. Little to the right corner, stops there, tries to find O'Neill. She's got her. O'Neill, backhand try just wide. Now to the near side, Gromko fights for it. Dunn in to help out. Poked off her stick. Gromko sends it around to the back of the goal. And right back where it came from, that puck pops up high, stays in play. Gromko tries to keep it in. Rhode Island trying to get it over the line, and they do just that. Off of O'Neill, and comes back to Falcone. Falcone sends it in. And will change, wholesale change for the Rams, except for one player. Here's Gromko. Hannah Gromko. Right on to Ainley. Bonfiglio. Can't get it out. Pearson in the right corner. UMass doing a good job of preventing the Rams from getting the breakout. Saw a lot of that in the first period as well. But here come the Rams up the ice, 3-on-2. And not much came of that chance. Stopped at the UMass blue line. They'll have an odd man rush. Pearson into the zone. Pearson poked off the puck, but it comes to Dustin. Both teams having go-ahead rushes and getting perhaps a little bit too excited. Pearson sends it right out front to Dustin, stopped by Ainley. Dustin's got it back and shoots. Save, rebound is there, and what's the call? They blow it dead. Ainley's got it.
Going back to the chance before, Kennedy Pearson, a beautiful pass behind her back to a streaking UMass Minutewoman. They just, once again, couldn't finish the chance. UMass have had a couple chances like that in the last couple of minutes, and they've done that in the first period, whereas URI, they took the one chance they had. UMass need to be better converting their chances.
Here's Paige Spooner up the ice on their 2-on-1 with Jetson. Emily Jetson, the captain, shoots. Save, Matthews, rebound. Can't be put home. Riley Tanner followed up there. It's cleared by UMass. Julia Williams, the great speed to grab the puck. She can't send it middle. She's got it back on her backhand. Williams down low, Sparrow. This game is heating up at the Mini Mullins Center. 1-1, 14:25 remaining in the second period.
Yeah, Julia Williams streaking down the ice. You can see that low center of gravity that she has for her speed.
Sent in by the Rams to the right side. First to it, Riley Evans has Sparrow. At least Sparrow banks it off the boards, and Rhode Island able to keep it in. Johannes made the play off her line from the blue line, and UMass able to get it out along the near side. The Rams clear it all the way down for an icing.
I want to highlight Grace Gibbons, the scorer for Rhode Island, a game she had on the first game of the year against Assumption for the Rams. Had 7 points, John. 4 goals and 3 assists. That's a solid game for her.
Sure is. She's got 1 point tonight, of course, with the goal. as there was a shot stopped by Ainley. Ainley has saved 16 of 17, coming off a 50-plus save game. Here's Karlstein, right corner. Out front, Zoo tried the one-timer, fans on it, and gets it back almost. They fight for it along the right circle. Shot stopped by Ainley once again for a whistle.
Yeah, Zoo had a one-time chance there. That pass just a little too fast by Karlstein. Maybe caught Zoo a little surprised when she took that shot.
I feel like you don't see many one-timers, at least I haven't, in my time calling these games, and it's difficult when the puck's bouncing all over the place.
I mean, it's tough, John. It's tough to settle that puck, make a good pass, because it's bouncing so much.
Especially on the practice rink ice.
Yeah, for sure. And these women are so athletic. I mean, they're going so fast. It's hard for the puck even to keep up with them.
Here's Rowan. Shot, sticked aside by Matthews. Rowan had the assist on the Gibbons goal. Sent up the far side and out. Gibbons, the goal scorer. Can't get past Roach. And here's Bonfiglio. As our team changes, Bonfiglio goes down, no call coming. Abby Dunn is able to get it out. Riley Tanner, shot saved by Matthews, and she jumps on the loose puck.
Once again, we keep saying her name today, Sarah Matthews. She has been so good. Every single time you start to doubt something that she's going to do, she responds. A couple times in front of the net, the puck bouncing around, she covers it. Point blank saves, she's making them, and one-on-one breakaways, she's taking care of business. Credit Sarah Matthews.
She wears the A on her chest for a reason. You don't see that often with goalies. But it's allowed in the ACHA. Here's UMass into the zone, cut off at the blue line momentarily, sent right back in by Maganaro. Dustin kicks it further into the zone. And Rhode Island able to send it just over the blue line. Board battle right there. It's a great shot on our brand new camera.
Shout out Tim Brown.
Yes, sir. Doing a great job for us. It takes three of us on these women's hockey calls, as it usually does. Tim Brown asked me to engineer, but I said, Tim, you're going to do some camera work instead.
Gotta let the viewers see what's going on.
Evans retreats with 11:15 to go in the middle frame. John Ruggiero, Zeke Altman, Tim Brown. And a tied game at the Minnie Mullins Center. Dunford can't grab it. The Rams do. Goes to the far side. Just fumbling with the puck at the Rams blue line, but here they come up the ice. Falcone loses it, and Evans clears. Moore sent it up in front of the benches. Here's Evans, the tallest minute women on the ice. Makes the entry. Shot! Stopped by Ainley. Man, Evans had an angle there, and Ainley seemed to come out of nowhere with the glove.
Yeah, I feel like from our angle, that shot wasn't as fast as maybe we thought it. Ainley had a good eye on it all the way, stuck her left hand out there and grabbed it pretty easily, but a good break by Evans nonetheless.
Evans had the assist on the Gromko goal. Here's Karlstein to win the faceoff to Roach, and now Shapiro back to Roach. They play catch along the near side. Down low to the left corner. Rhode Island can't get the breakout. Zoo also can't control it. And here come the Rams up ice. A diving Bonfiglio couldn't grab that one. As this game kind of slows down in the second period. Shapiro trying to fork it in. Here's Karlstein. Makes the entry on the left. Leaves it for Shapiro. Shot blocked. It goes to Ainley. She kicks it aside. And now up top, Roach. Roach forks it down low. Zoo can't grab it. In to help out is Karlstein. Now it goes to the far side and back to the stick of Zoo. Zoo right corner. She's hit down. And that's going to be a penalty for a rough on the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, the sound that glass made, you kind of expected that to be the call. And now is a big opportunity for UMass. They're doing a good job, getting good chances. Now you have a power play. You have one more woman than the Rams, and here's your chance.
Emma Ryan to the box for roughing.
It all starts with that face-off, though. They have to win the face-off, establish the zone instantly.
Face-off will be on the left dot to Ainley's right. And of course, roughing the call. You can't really hit in women's hockey. UMass wins the draw. Little to Evans. One-timer shot. Just wide of the right post. It's along the end wall. Dustin will dig for it there. Presses it up against the boards by Spack. Great job by Penny Spack, wasting power play time for UMass. Already 20 seconds gone. O'Neill gets it loose. Brianna O'Neill left circle. Spins it middle. And off a Ram stick for the clear. Riley Evans. Here she comes. Leaves it for O'Neill, and she'll skate up the ice. Brianna O'Neill. Right side, all the way around. Up top, Shelby Little. Little back to O'Neill. UMass setting up on this power play. Little skates in, leaves it for Evans. Back to Little. Shot. Tips there. They fight for it. Ainley dives for it, and it's cleared from the pile by the Rams.
Really good chance there, and it all started with Brianna O'Neill being patient with the puck and finding the point as a good chance there, but UMass need to get back into form with 40 seconds left in the power play.
Under 8 minutes to go in the second. Here's Little up ice for Shapiro, and UMass can't connect at the Rams blue line. It's cleared right back in by Bonfiglio.
You know, John, that's passive. That's passive. You're not focusing on where the puck's going. That can kill a power play.
UMass with perhaps one more rush, and there's a penalty coming on UMass.
That's Joanna Dustin that's going to go into the box. 20 seconds of even strength.
There's actually Joanna Zoo, one of the Joannas. But yes, there was an interference right in front of the Rams bench there, and just not what you want to do. Well, I mean, only 20 seconds left on the power play, but still, it was your last rush.
I mean, when you say there's no hitting in women's hockey, I mean, that was the definition of a hit right there on both sides. So 2 roughing calls and even strength for 20 seconds here.
Play 4-on-4. And UMass wins the draw, can't get it out. Shot towards the net, blocked by Mavrakis. And it's sent in by Shapiro. 7 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4 before a 1 minute and 40-second Rams power play. And here's the power play. 5-on-4 for the Rams, set right out front. No shot was made. Gromko rescues the puck and clears it down.
John, it's not like these two teams don't know each other and know their strengths and weaknesses. So they both come out with an obvious game plan in this one. URI kind of staying in this one by the skin of their teeth, but now they're starting to grab a hold of it.
Here's Stevens, leaves it for Jedson. Jedson all the way around the net and couldn't connect with Tanner on that pass. 58 seconds remaining on the power play. Here's Tanner. Tanner, far side. Shot wide, perhaps looking for a tip there. It comes up top to Olivia Johnson. Banks it off the boards to Stevens. Stevens cross ice to Tanner. Tanner shot, saved by Matthews.
And a good save. Didn't allow the rebound to happen right between two URI players out of the danger zone.
And it's right in the slot there, and sticked aside by Manganero. Sent across to Stevens. 24 seconds remaining on the power play, 6 minutes to go in the second. Jedson, the captain, can't connect with Johnson cleanly, but she does a nice job to keep it in. Shot by Tanner, save Matthews, rebound tried by Johnson, blocked, and UMass just barely able to clear it over the line. And that's the end of the Rams power play. 5-on-5, and here's a shot kicked aside by Matthews. Rowan with that chance. Grace Gibbons, the assistant captain, tries to send it to Rowan, cut off by Joanna Dustin. And UMass can't get out of their own zone cleanly. Here's Rowan with some speed into the zone. Shot, save Matthews.
UMass need a stoppage in play right now. They look tired out there. They need a chance to regroup after that power play.
They're able to get it out, but once again, sent right back in by the Rams, and they'll change.
Yeah, you saw Julia Williams streaking off the ice, so tired as she needed a substitution.
Here's Pearson with a move and a shot just over the bar. What hands by Kennedy Pearson. And now it's Little.
Try to sneak it into that top left corner there.
Down low, Dustin. Dustin skates to the left corner. Joanna Dustin. Harassed by multiple URI players. Now it's Itel. Itel sends it right back down low. Fighting for it there is Olivia Johnson. Pearson shot stopped by Ainley. Rebound taken care of by the Rams. Here's Claire Falcone. 4 minutes to go in the second. Battling with Little. Little still in there digging for it. Comes loose. Here's Balerna. She'll head to the bench as she fell to the ice on the clear end. It's Gromko. Pressed up against the boards in the left corner. O'Neill cutting off the Rhode Island breakout. First line out there for UMass. Gromko turns it over. Tries to get it back. Ainley will elect to cover. Man, that was a lot of continuous play. 3:15 to go in the second. Saw 2 power plays for either side, both unsuccessful. And I think both teams are kind of running out of gas towards the end of this period.
Yeah, and it helps when you have play-by-play extraordinaire John Ruggiero as your partner here. But like you said, these two teams tired. UMass looked really tired after that power play. URI starting to get tired. Both teams grateful for that stoppage.
Here the Rams trying to break out. Down goes a Rhode Island player. Evans tries to grab it from the point. And here is Shapiro skating into the slot. Shot saved by Ainley. Maya Shapiro given all kinds of time and space, and Ainley.
Yeah, UMass have had a couple chances like that tonight. They've point blank, to say the least, and they've made some of them, but not really all. They haven't really completed a lot of them in decisive moments.
Itel will send it to the right corner. And like you said, Zeke, just both teams not really connecting right now with the passes and really everything. It's been a fight for every inch of offense towards the end of the second period. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Evans tried a shot that was blocked, and here comes Allie Guthrie up the ice, cut off by Zhu. Here she comes, Joanna Zhu into the zone. Zhu cuts middle, leaves it for Shapiro. She'll skate around the left circle. Maya Shapiro. To the far side, Karlstein, right corner. Down low, Zhu. Zhu pressured from behind. It's kicked loose to Karlstein. Out front, Shapiro. Shot. Didn't get all of it.
There's your one-timer, John.
Yeah, there was pressure from behind on Shapiro there. As Rhode Island's able to clear. Oh, almost a turnover by O'Tell there, but here's Julia Williams. Sparrow tried to kick it to her stick and ended up stepping on the puck. She went down.
She might regret that decision later.
Yes. Here's Dunford into the zone. Dunford tried the bad angle, stopped by Ainley, and she jumps on the loose puck. Down goes a Minutewomen. And we'll have to see if that's a call. The ref talking
looks
to.
Looks like she pointed somewhere.
Yeah, it was Olivia Johnson, Zeke, and I'm not sure if she was pointing to the penalty box. And
it looks like she is.
Yeah, that's a penalty. So a push after the play results in a UMass power play with a minute 25 seconds to go in the second.
I mean, first of all, credit Ainsley on the mask save on that last shot, but UMass have a chance here. 1:25 left in the second period to score a goal and give them a good feeling going into the second intermission, going into that third period. Get something to take into the third period. Right now, this last 10 minutes or so, they don't really have anything going for them. They've lost some of the tempo and rhythm that they builded in that first period. Get something here. Take it into the third period.
I think they take anything at this point as they start to run out of gas towards the end of the second period. But they're on the power play now. Little shot wide. A rebound off the end boards. Pearson tried to tuck it home. Wasn't able to. And Rhode Island clears.
Yeah, Ainsley was slow getting to the back post. Abby Dunn almost put it away, but just a little lack of focus there to get to that puck.
Here's O'Neill into the zone. Right side, Brianna O'Neill cuts towards the net and shoots. Stopped, rebound. Oh my goodness, Ainley spun around but keeps the puck in her gear for the whistle.
Boy, Brianna O'Neill was flying down the ice, tried to go forehand, then switched to backhand. Ainsley followed it all the way, defended the rebound well. This girl's on fire right now, and both goaltenders are having a game.
Ainley has saved 26 of 27. Matthews, for herself, 21 of 22. Williams with 44 seconds remaining in the second. Up top, Evans. Now Williams tries to fork it towards the net. Now it's Sparrow. Lily Sparrow. Up top, Abby Dunn. Dunn across to Evans. One-timer into the mixer there, just wide. Williams with 25 seconds to go. Dunn skates towards the slot. Abby Dunn holds it. Evans, shot, wide. Rebound to the left corner. Cleared by the Rams. All the way down, 10 seconds to go.
A couple times Riley Evans tried the one-time shot from the point. Didn't work out for her.
Here's Sparrow with 3 seconds to go. Sparrow is going to run out of time.
Didn't look like she was aware of the time.
Yes, it's hard when the clock's on the complete other end of the ice, but that's the end of the second period. UMass will come into the third period with 35 seconds of power play time, but the Rams are able to tie it in the second period courtesy of Grace Gibbons, but a fairly decent power play there for UMass.
Yeah, they established the zone a couple times, and you know, if anything, they can take that, and Bill Wright, I'm sure he'll have a plan for those last 35 seconds in the third period. And look, they have to find what they had going for them in the first period. They were playing fast, fluid hockey. URI was kind of against the wall a little bit, and they gave URI a chance to get back in the game, and that was the problem. You didn't get the second goal. You let URI get the second goal of the game, tying it up. So now UMass need to find a way to respond to that, and that could start in those 35 seconds left in the power play.
35 seconds left on the power play. 20 minutes left in the game. A tied game, 1-1 apiece. And this rivalry will continue after the second intermission on 91.1 WMUA, the home for it for all your favorite Minutemen and Minutewomen sports. Welcome back to UMass Women's Club Hockey on 91.1 WMUA Sports. I'm John Ruggiero alongside Zeke Altman and Tim Brown, and it is time for the third period of play. And Zeke, in that second period, Rhode Island was able to tie it on a big goal by Grace Gibbons.
Yeah, and this game has been the story of two different periods. UMass started out so well in that first period, and then once it switched to the second period, Grace Gibbons scored like that. UMass, they started off well. They started off with chances left and right. Grace Gibbons, totally against the run of play, scored a goal. And when that happens, it's demoralizing. You have all the momentum, and an undeserving goal for URI hits, and you're left questioning. But UMass have to figure out a way to start this third period on a power play with a couple chances, maybe a goal, to gain some momentum, because let's face it, this is a must-win game.
Sure is. UMass sits right at 500 on the season. And, well, they could really use to go on a winning record to finish the season. And the final 20 minutes of this one is underway. Rhode Island wins the draw back to their own zone, and the puck pops into the bench for a whistle. UMass is on the power play for the next 28 seconds. Johnson is in the box. Face-off will come to Ainley's right on the left dot. O'Neill wins it to Dustin.
That's a key win for O'Neill, right on the attack.
Evans' shot blocked by her own teammate Pearson, and the Rams get the clear. The Rams crowd has certainly made the trip from North Kingstown. Here's O'Neill's shot, gloved by Ainley. Pops out of her glove. O'Neill gets it back. Power plays over 5-on-5. O'Neill's shot off the side of the net. O'Neill again. Up top, Little. Shot, tip, just saved by Ainley.
Yeah, Kennedy Pearson tried to tip it right in front of goal. Good save by Ainsley. And once again, that power play, when it's split into two different periods, it makes it so tough to get something going.
Evans' shot blocked in front. Every time Evans has the puck at the top, expect her to shoot it like that. And it goes right on goal that time for a whistle. But oftentimes, Evans is able to find a pretty good tip in front.
Yeah, she has a powerful shot, and you don't shoot every single time if you aren't confident in your shot. And her placement is always on net. It seems every single time that placement is on net, waiting for someone to tip it home or for someone to react on the rebound.
Rhode Island wins the draw in their own zone. Far side, Rowan sends it up the wall in front of the benches. Charlotte Maganaro with some great speed on the back check. Goes off the skates of Bonfiglio on the clearing attempt. And Bonfiglio's pass is wayward all the way to Ainley. Here's Johnson, pressured from behind by Julia Williams. Williams grabs it, shoots it towards the net, kicked aside by Ainley.
Yeah, not a smart pass by Ainley.
And they fight for it. Down goes a Rams player, and that's going to be another penalty on UMass. Sarah Dunford with the contact, and then Zoo was taken down. Not sure what happened there.
Couple of questions what the call is. Looked like the ref showed a little sympathy as she skated towards the Rhode Island Ram there. That would be Emma Ryan.
Well, Zoo wondering if she just got taken down. Why wasn't that a penalty? Or, yeah, Dunford will sit in the box.
No, I totally understand that. And a lot of questions here, but it's got a good game for you. 18 minutes left.
Regardless, it was definitely a penalty on Dunford, and Rhode Island will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. 18 minutes to go in the third period. UMass able to clear Shelby Little. She'll skate after it as well. It'll go on to Ainley, and Little will get the whistle.
Yeah, good start to the power play kill for UMass as they get a face-off in the attacking zone.
Shapiro lines up for the draw against Jedson.
Beautiful. Good time wasting here.
Couple seconds wasted by Shapiro, but here come the Rams. Far side. It was Riley Tanner into the zone. Stops on the left. Shot towards the net. Through everyone. Now far side. Gibbons, the only goal scorer for the Rams. Shot in front. Matthews can't glove it down. Roach clears.
Yeah, once again, Sarah Matthews has been great. You know, she can't glove it down there, but she finds a way to tip it out of the danger zone. It's just that little piece there that can make the difference. Once again, Matthews coming to the rescue.
And here's a great job by Karlstein, wasting some time for the Rams. 53 seconds to go on the power play. And here they come into the zone. Down went Penny Spack. She's got it again, sends it right out front. No available Ram to shoot it. Here's Gibbons, shot, glove, Matthews for the whistle.
Matthews just palmed it down there and then gloved it as a face-off coming here in the Rhode Island offensive zone.
33 seconds remain on the penalty to Sarah Dunford. Left dot face-off, won by UMass, and they clear it down. Good job, Sydney Eitel. And first to it will be Hannah Gromko. Gromko, the great forecheck, loses at that time, but wasted a couple more seconds, 20 seconds until Dunford's out of the box. Here's Gibbons, pressured by Brianna O'Neill, sends it back to the right corner. Joannas has to retreat, and it comes to the far side. Rowan pressed up against the boards. And Gromko and O'Neill single-handedly kill off the rest of the UMass penalty kill. 5-on-5, Dunford out of the box.
This ice seems so slick. Players tripping left and right.
Here come the Rams up the ice. A wayward pass by Gibbons. Eitel cuts it off. Here's Dunn. Abby Dunn into the zone. Dunn shot. I believe Johnson got a piece. Pearson to Dunn, left corner. Abby Dunn back for Pearson.
Yeah, John, we've been waiting for this first line to come alive again for UMass with Dunn, Gromko, and Pearson.
Here's Dunn. Dunn down low. Dustin can't grab that one. Guthrie also can't clear. Shot from the point wide by Evans. Rebound to the right side, Pearson. And it comes out to Eitel to scoop it in. Emma Ryan can't get past Dustin. Here's Balerna out front, Pearson. Her shot was blocked. Johnson with the block. Under 5 minutes gone in the third period.
Olivia Johnson from Wakefield, Mass. with an incredible block there. Just so big to stop Pearson from what looked like a point-blank chance.
Both teams fighting for any offense they can, and blocks are huge, especially when Pearson's in a dangerous scoring chance as she was. Here's Sparrow. Poked off the puck. And the Rams just barely able to clear it over the line. And all the way in, it will be no icing. First to it, Chrissy Mavrikis. And she's able to get it out. Tries to skate ahead with it. Cut off there by the Rams. Here they come once again. Bonfiglio backhands it deep. Maganero for Julia Williams. Williams will turn on the Jets up ice. Skates to the far side. Backhands it in. Chases after it. She's first to it. Behind Ainley, tries to send it out front. No, Minute Women's home.
Yeah,
Karlstein onto the ice.
Tough for Julia Williams there. You're looking for an option, and all you see is blue jerseys.
Shapiro lost her stick on that rush. Roach will press it up against the end boards. Karlstein grabs the puck. And kept in by the Rams. Chopped to the near side. Rowan shot towards the net. Sticked aside by Shelby Little. Gibbons right out front. Good job by Shapiro to grab it and skate it away. Now up for Zoo. Joanna Zoo chips it to the right corner. Joanna's pressured by Shapiro. Zoo out to Shapiro, shot wide. Zoo again. Cuts middle. Joanna Zoo with open ice to shoot. Stopped by Ainley. Zoo, the backhanded try, denied.
Yeah, when you go backhand, you lose a lot of power. She struggled to get back on that strong right side, and when you do that, it makes it a lot easier for Ainley.
First line on for UMass. Ainley, Zeke has saved 31. Here's Gromko's shot out of nowhere, stopped by Ainley.
Make that 32, and she's having a really good game. We've talked about Sarah Matthews so much. Ainley has been just as good, if not better.
O'Neill can't grab that puck. Here comes Riley Tanner with some speed up ice. Gets around Evans. Tanner, shot, blockered by Matthews. Rebound, top of the slot shot, also stopped by Matthews. Once again, Spooner with the second try. And it squirts loose to the middle there, shot blocked. And another try towards Matthews. Rams turning it up here for themselves. Right towards Matthews there. Bonfiglio tries the bad angle. Matthews was not down on her post, and she got lucky that time. Here's Bonfiglio. Backhands it deep. First to it, Maganero.
John, it's getting to that point where it's now or never. They have to find some rhythm, or else it's not going to come. 11 minutes left in this one.
And all the rhythm is stopped right there on the offsides.
This game is fast. It's just sloppy. I mean, both teams still struggling to find any control of the game, not working the point well.
Here's Balerna into the zone. Balerna shot wide. Like you said, just a little bit of sloppiness. Both teams just, I think, getting a little bit desperate at this stage in the game as the puck pops into the Rhode Island bench. And both teams, I mean, they've had their fair share of attacking time, and it's not like we've seen, all neutral zone play or anything. Both teams have been able to set up, but both goalies have stood tall.
Yeah, for sure, John. I mean, UMass have had 33 shots on goal right now, and they've only put away one of them. They just need to do better. They need to be more decisive in those moments and pick a corner and shoot to it.
Maganero shot wide.
Obviously, easier said than done, but they've had the amount of chances that you'd expect more than a goal.
No icing on the Rams that time. And Balerna will try to grab it, but the Rams are able to get it. And that try is no good. Fight for it along the near half wall. Lily Sparrow banks it off the boards. Out to Dunford. Sarah Dunford. Oh my goodness, Sparrow trips a Ram, and another Rams power play is upcoming.
I mean, two mishaps in a row, though. Dunford and Sparrow skating to the same spot of the ice for the puck. No communication there. And then right away, Lily Sparrow goes to the penalty box. Bad goes to worse for the Minutewoman.
9:58 remains in the third period, and the Rams now getting close to crunch time are up a woman for the next 2 minutes. But UMass will come away with the puck. Here's O'Neill and Gromko up ice, 2-on-2. O'Neill, self-pass to the right corner. Brianna O'Neill will skate around the net. She's dangerous with the puck. So is Hannah Gromko in to help out there. O'Neill forks it to the right side. Solo penalty killing by Brianna O'Neill. Finds Gromko. Shot flips up high, and Ainley couldn't glove it cleanly, but it was way too high for any danger. And O'Neill and Gromko waste 30 seconds of power play time.
Yeah, once again, UMass has been good on the penalty kill.
There's a shot by Rowan, sticked aside by Matthews. Rebound off end boards, cleared by Shelby Little.
Right away, get the hold of the puck. Good clearance once again from the Minutewoman.
Here's Penny Spack working on Maya Shapiro. Good job by Shapiro. That allows Zoo to try and grab it. Penny Spack gets it back on the entry. Roach to Little. Little off glass, not out. Johnson keeps it in momentarily. Tanner can't finish the keep in. It's cleared. It almost turned over to Shapiro. Little pokes it to the Rams' blue line. 35 seconds remaining on the Sparrow tripping penalty. Johnson to the near side for Spack. 20 seconds now. And now a penalty on Rhode Island for a rough.
That's not something we expected, John. Carelessness from the Rams when they were on the power play. I mean, that's not something, if you're Coach Nikki, you really wanted for your team. And this now gives UMass a chance when they have not been on the front foot, not playing well or consistent. And now they have a chance to take the lead on the power play in about 15 seconds.
Yes, 4-on-4 for the next 15, but here is Joanna Dustin. 8:08 to go in the game and 10 seconds till a UMass power play. Dustin against the end wall. Pearson in to help out.
It would be fantastic if they establish the zone right now.
Sparrow is out of the box. Down goes Pearson. No call coming. Dustin tries to grab it, but she's all alone, and that allows for a Rams clear. Here's O'Neill. 1:25 to go on the Jenna Stevens roughing penalty.
Probably the most important 118 of this game for the Minutewoman.
Here's Little. Little to Roach. Back to Little. Shelby Little shot, scores! The screen in front. Shelby Little puts UMass ahead 2-1.
Well, UMass did such a good job at working the point there. Lila Roach fed it across to Shelby Little, and her right stick right to the bottom right corner. Beautiful shot, and the Minutewoman lead.
Shelby Little, the assistant captain. She's been a dark horse for these Minutewomen all over the ice tonight. Puts them up by 1. Riley Evans can't clear it. The Rams will look to respond. Dunford down the ice.
That first line of defensemen come up big for the Minutewoman.
Williams intercepts the Penny Spack breakout attempt. Here's Lily Sparrow. Back to Williams. Julia Williams fights for it behind the goal. And now it's Tanner to clear. That puck will go all the way down. No icing. Questionable decision there. Here's Bonfiglio. She can't grab it. Now Williams up ice for Sparrow. Lily Sparrow into the zone. Sparrow shot wide. The Rams can't clear as the puck goes into their own bench for a whistle with 6:26 to go in the game. 2-1 UMass, courtesy Shelby Little. A power play goal. And Zeke, in a game full of penalties, you thought that at least one point they would come up huge for one team.
Well, UMass this game have struggled to take advantage of their opportunities, But now you can't say that anymore. They took advantage of their biggest opportunity, of their most important opportunity, and it was massive.
A near opportunity for Audrey Rowan there. She was poked off the puck. He comes to the near side for Maganero, and she'll clear all the way down. Emma Ryan to skate after it. Monfiglio near side. Cut off by Maya Shapiro. UMass wasting time for the Rams to tie it. Mavrakis sends it back in. Here's Shapiro, makes a move, poked off the puck again, and now cleared by Rowan. Here's O'Neill, skating up ice with some speed. The captain, O'Neill, tried the self-pass dangle, but she gets it back to her stick, and now it's Gromko. Shot, save Ainley.
There you go, though, John. I mean, they took the lead 2-1, and they're still on the front foot. They took all that momentum with them, and they just needed to maintain that for 5 minutes and 15 more seconds, because this would be a hard-fought win.
Sure would. Face-off win by O'Neill. Gromko has it on the right side. Hannah Gromko, a goal in this game. Skates towards behind the goal. It'll go all the way to the left corner. Gromko fights for it there. Gets it to Abby Dunn. Dunn skates back towards that corner. She's pressured from behind. Gromko in to dig for it. Inching towards 5 minutes to go in the final frame. John Ruggiero, Zeke Altman, Tim Brown. It's been a fun one at the Mitty Mullins Center. Dustin, left corner. The puck pops up, rides the dasher for a moment. Now to the stick of Abby Dunn. Dunn looking for some help. Dunn back to Dustin. Almost a miscommunication there. Dustin tried to leave it for Dunn, but the puck is still in the Rhode Island zone. Massive zone time for UMass. Under 5 minutes to go. The Rams eventually get the clear, but the majority of that line has to change. Here's Little. What will stand as potentially the game-winning goal should we see no tie by the Rams.
Take a Little and Roach on the ice here. The two number one defensewomen for the Minutewoman, as you take a look at how long they will be on the ice in these decisive minutes in this one.
Here's Sparrow with some speed up ice. Lily Sparrow, shot blocked. Rebound to the right side. Balerna and Sparrow dig for it. So does Penny Spack. She'll skate out of the corner with it. Spack for Tanner. She can't go ahead with that one. Right back in by UMass. 3:43 to go in the third.
The third line of defensewomen come in to give Roach and Little a break. And it seems like this university likes really tall third line, number 5 defensewomen. And men. Shout out Lyndon Alger.
There you go. Here's Shapiro, shot blocked. Alger's been so good for UMass, and we didn't mention the men's team, Zeke. They won 5-4 today in a huge game down in Stores.
As let's see if these Minutewomen can do the exact same.
Minutemen had to come back in the third period, and the Minutewomen had to go ahead in the third period.
And that sort of stuff, John, inspires a whole university in big games like this.
There goes Ainley. Extra attacker coming for the Rams. 2:43 to go in the game. The Rams have sustained zone time here. They'll look to tie. And it's cleared by Joanna Zhu down the ice and right into the goal. Joanna Zhu ices the game for UMass. 3-1.
And I'm not sure Joanna Zhu meant to shoot that into the open net, but she luckily finds the back of the net. And what a goal from her. And UMass take a 3-1 lead, and that is a big one to get them past the 500 mark. 10-9-3 now. And I was about to say, if they won that game 2-1 again against Rhode Island, that'd be the third 2-1 game of the season, but not today.
Well, we might still see a 1-goal game, Zeke. There is still 2 minutes to go. Can't jump the gun just yet. I'm guilty of it myself. I said Zoo iced the game, but here's the Rams right into the zone for a shot that's saved by Matthews. Rebound up high. Fighting for it behind her goal. Sent right out front and taken care of by Abby Dunn. Empty net for the Rams. 6-on-5, delayed offside. Abby Dunn sends it up ice. Gives a forearm shiver to Penny Spack. And here comes Jenna Stevens. Stevens sends it into the left corner. Maganero first to it. Sends it up the near side. Abby Dunn tries to get it out, pressuring Spack. Dunn doing all the work for UMass here. She gets it to O'Neill up ice. Empty net for Brianna O'Neill off the side. Almost in.
What a chip try as she smiles all the way down the ice.
1:26 to go in the game. Here's Abby Dunn. The net's still empty for the Rams as Dunn clears it in. Joannas keeps it going up the far side, and Gibbons will skate out. Grace Gibbons, the only goal for the Rams in this game. Gibbons into the zone. Gibbons sends it middle, and the Rams will set up. Penny Spack shot, tip, save Matthews. Rebound behind the goal. Under a minute to go in the game. Cleared by Gromko down the ice and in again. Hannah Gromko, her second of the night, and that will ice the game 4-1.
Well, you go on the other side of the ice. Sarah Matthews, incredible concentration on the tip. Gromko says, I'll take it from here, makes it 4-1. What a performance from UMass in these last couple minutes to kill the game off. And you got to give credit where credit is due. Tomorrow morning, that's going to be a dogfight, John.
Well, it sure is. I mean, the final score will not tell the story that this game was. It was close until nearly the very end. And with 37 seconds to go, UMass scores 2 empty netters to go on top 4-1. Zua and Gromko, the empty netters. Gromko scored the first. Little, she'll end up scoring the game-winning goal. It was on the power play, as I believe we're going to have a late penalty here with 16 seconds to go in the game.
Why? Why? I'm sure Rhody didn't want that penalty either.
It is Shelby Little to the box. And Ainley will vacate her net once again. So 6-on-4 for 16.1.
This ref right here.
Maybe he's paid by the hour.
He's not a lawyer, John.
Johnson shot wide, 10 seconds to go. Here's Spack, shot, save Matthews, rebound, also stopped by Matthews. They all fight for it there as the time runs out. On this one, a massive fight is happening right in front of Matthews. Riley Evans is down, and that's not what you want to see at the end of a game.
John, you know what else is massive? This win for UMass. They played so well, and don't take away anything from Sarah Matthews. Fighting there till the very end of the game, no matter what the score was. Of course, for her record, for herself, but for this team, taking this momentum into tomorrow. That goal by Shelby Little changed it all in the power play because it gave UMass a chance. And boy, did they take control of that. Look at Joanna Zhu, so happy.
Matthews herself, it says Rhody has 32 shots on goal. There was a melee in front of her to end this one. But as of right now, she saved 31 of 32 in a massive UMass win. And they went ahead early in the first. The Rams battled back pretty well, especially in that second period. But then when it's all said and done, UMass is on top.
And what a performance, like we keep saying, John. And as we take a look at tomorrow's game, tomorrow morning, it's going to be a fun one because Rhode Island might have felt like they should have won this game. They had chances. They played well. But they lost, and they're going to come out with fight, some vengeance, some revenge on their mind. So UMass has to stay focused in that first period.
They sure do. And we just saw some chippiness towards the end of the game here, and that might carry over into tomorrow. Tune in at 12:20 p.m. right here on our WMUA Sports YouTube page. Round 2. Well, it's really round 4 between these two teams. They played earlier this season. Round 2 of this weekend is tomorrow afternoon. UMass.
John, I believe it's actually 11:20. I know your alarm.
It's 11:20.
I know your alarm doesn't go back that far.
We'll see. It's somewhere around there.
Just show up and watch us.
Yes,
that's all we're saying.
That's for sure. It'll be right here, whether it's 11:20 or 12:20.
Maybe even 9:20 a.m.
Maybe. That's when you wake up.
Oh, yeah. Early risers, you know.
Well, I've been John Ruggiero. He's been Zeke Altman. Thank you so much, Tim Brown, for being our cameraman. And UMass will win this one 4-1. See us tomorrow morning right here on YouTube for round 2 of these two teams on 91.1 WMUA, the home fort for all your favorite Minutemen and Minute Women sports. Thank you, and good night, everybody.